A Moorish postcard for you today. No, we're not talking about southern Spain. We're talking about St Sampson's Parish on the island of Guernsey. We're in Oatlands Village, where we're going to give you a great big helping of Guernsey cheese. This taste of Guernsey trek I'm on has brought me to you, Neil, because you make some of the only handmade product on the island. But not only that, since we've been chatting when you lot were waiting for us to come on, some of the stuff you're making also is unique to Britain, the British Isles. Take us through what you're doing.
What we've done is we've researched back in time, and we've decided to make a range of cheese from the oldest cheese recipes we could find to the most modern. For instance, we make this cheese here, and Britain really didn't have much of a history on cheese making. It was good old Henry VIII who came round and chopped up all the monks in the monasteries and burnt them all down, and the cheese making really stopped, and then nothing much happened after that. All the cheeses seem to be brought in from Holland from there on after, in fact, or before. So we make one of the oldest cheese recipes ever made.
Which one is that then up here?
That's this one here. It looks rustic. It's exactly what it is. Even if there's blue in it, that's just natural bluing. We don't put any in by mistake.
It's a hard cheese.
Yeah.
And it's got a lot of flavour. I'm a cheese and chocolate man, Neil. That is lovely. It's not too strong. What would that be in the number of things? About a 3?
Yeah, we don't make any high acidic cheeses here like the cheddars. We leave that to the people in England to do their different measures.
Is lovely.
Yeah.
And that's made all from Guernsey.
Everything here is made from Guernsey milk. Yeah, everything here is Guernsey. We have no foreign imports, all Guernsey milk.
And how long ago does that go back, that recipe?
It would have gone back probably around, they would probably have made it for a long, long time. You'd probably found it was going back as far as the Guernsey herds go back 1,000 years, so cheese was being made 1,000 years ago in Britain, and it was the typical sort of cheese they would have had then.
And how do you make it hard as opposed to soft? What's the difference?
Basically what we do here is we take the curds, we actually take the cheese curds, I'll show you some cheese curds in a minute, and we actually start stacking them. We stack them on top of each other, and it makes the cheese drain. So we get a very dry curd.
And that's how it goes hard?
Yeah, and then we've got these cheese presses here, and we'll actually press. They won't give a great deal of pressure. They'll give around about 60 pounds per square inch. And if you're doing a cheddar cheese in England, they'll put 240 pounds a square inch on. So it will get a hard cheese, but it won't go like a cheddar.
So what's your next one then?
Well, we go very modern here. We cover the ages here. We make perhaps the only fresh garlic cheese in the British Isles as well, and that's this one here. We put coriander in it as well. It hasn't got a great deal of shelf life to it. We say to people, once you buy it, 10 days, it's got to go.
Which one are we looking at?
That's that one there.
That's that one there, right. So, powerful kick. The garlic really comes through, and if you're going to have garlic, then to hell with it. Have a load of garlic, don't you think?
Slice it on a steak and try it then. It really is quite good.
That's like that soft French cheese, whose name we won't mention, but it has the same flavour coming through, but it's not soft, like you could spread it. It's, what do you call that, a semi?
Yeah, it's a semi-hard, yeah, semi. It's a semi-soft cheese, yeah.
A lot of salt in it.
Yeah, we have to buy sea salt we put in our cheese. We have to by law put X amount of salt in, but with this cheese here, because it's got fresh garlic in, there is a little bit extra salt in there just to keep it.
I tell you what, if garlic's good for your heart, a couple of bits of that and you'll live forever.
That's true. Yeah, that's what I tell my customers as well. They'll live forever.
Right,
yeah.
so we've got the ancient and the modern.
Yeah,
where are we off to now?
We'll do another modern one here. This one here. It's got sun-dried tomato, basil and olives going through it, and it's a very soft cheese.
And a very attractive
and
cheese
again,
to look at.
Yeah, it's used a lot in dinner parties. We find a lot of our customers take them and use them in the starter course, put balsamic vinegar on, mix them with leaves.
Yuppie cheese?
Yeah, see, the modern people now, if you look at it on the television, a lot of people now never have a cheese board. A lot of cheese is used in salads.
Tomatoes really come through, and of course you think of Guernsey and you think of tomatoes. It's a lovely cheese for a salad and a lunchtime.
Yeah, it's a light cheese.
It's really, really nice. And next?
Right, we've got one cheese here which isn't a cow's cheese. This is a goat's cheese, and we believe there's only 2 people in the British Isles make a blue goat's cheese, and we're one of them. What we've tried to do with this cheese is that we try and make a mellow goat's cheese. A lot of goat's cheese you get is very strong, very harsh, but this one we think isn't.
The reason I laughed is because Neil over there, right, he often says about goat's cheese, so the trouble is you feel as though you're biting into a goat.
Well, yeah, that can happen, yeah, yeah.
And this is it here, is it? I do like goat's cheese, but let's have a go. It's a very fresh. Is that quite a young?
This one, yeah, we
Even
were
though
two
it's
this,
blue.
yeah, even though it's blue, it's only about 5 weeks old.
It's mild, and
Yeah.
that's what even though it's a blue cheese, you'd think that was going to... And there's a little bite every so often when you get some of the fermentation. One more, that's all we've got time for.
We've got more time for one more. Right, we'll go on to another really old recipe here, and this is, we've actually given it the name Vocador. It's another really old recipe. They would have made it on the farms. It wasn't a keeping cheese. The idea was with this, provided they got the acidity level in the cheese right, they could keep it for like the old-fashioned farmers' markets. We've got it in, put it in a special covering here, which is cheese wax, but it used to be salt encrusted at one time.
Really?
People wouldn't eat that
Was that just to preserve it?
Just to preserve it, yeah. Salted, like the salted herrings and everything else.
Yeah, yeah.
But people wouldn't touch it now. But we just take this on, make the cheese. We can make this cheese within 5 days, and we'll sell it.
As quickly as that?
As quickly
How
as
do you
that.
get that rindy stuff, that green rind?
It's just like a candle wax, really,
Oh, is
but it's
it?
just cheese wax. We get it from the United States, and we just melt it down, big pot of it, and dip your cheese in. And once you get quite good at it, you get a smooth surface. When you first start doing it, you don't.
Bit lumpy.
Bit lumpy, yeah.
Let's try this. Our last one then, and this is...
That's
we're
this
here.
one
I
here,
can
yeah.
see the green. Right. You can see it's a good job I like cheese, isn't it? Well, for me, you've saved the best till last. That is semi-soft. It is so rich and creamy. It is just like a whole wodge of flavours coming together. If you could taste Guernsey grass, I think you'd taste it in there. But it is that, it's like a Wensleydale kind of texture, isn't it?
It's the forerunner. It's actually the forerunner of the Wensleydales and the Caerphillies. It was a basic farm cheese, and once the Industrial Revolution came, of course, all these cheeses started to evolve because they could move them around to different areas then and actually get them down to London. That's where it was all, the secret was.
Late night movie, that and a cracker. You'd
Right.
be crackers not to have a bit of that, wouldn't you?
You would indeed.
Now, do you fancy something a little spicy? How's about a nutmeg? And just think about this. Why would you ever want to put nutmeg with cheese? Well, we've reached that time of the day when I've got my evening gloves on because I'm going out somewhere really posh because I'm going to be sticking my hands in your old curds, aren't I?
Yeah, you are indeed, yeah.
I've never done this before, but it's a very sensual, tactile thing, I'm told, is it?
Well, what you've got to do is hold your breath for 30 seconds and then you can dive in.
I'm sticking my hands in what? Tell me what this is.
This is cheese curd.
Yeah.
This is what you're actually touching there. That's a blue cheese some 4 months before you'd actually eat it. So that's what the cheese curd actually feels like. But it should be a little bit rubbery.
It's
and
warm.
Yeah, and that's what it should be. And it should resemble scrambled eggs. So
It does look like scrambled eggs. That's just
so
what
a good curd would look like a good scrambled egg.
It also reminds me of clotted cream.
That's, yeah, because of the colour. It is basically the same. I mean, clotted cream is
Like
good
that.
quality milk, solidified.
And
yeah.
what would that taste of?
Have a try.
Scrambled eggs.
Scrambled eggs. Yeah, you're right. It does. You can almost tell somebody that it was scrambled egg.
It is scrambled eggs. A light, sort of pasty looking scrambled egg. So what do you do with that now then?
What we're going to do now is, in about 10 minutes' time, I'm going to mill it. I put it through a little cheese miller, so it breaks it up to the size of walnuts. And we'll then, once that's happened, we then put it into those cheese. We've got some cheese moulds there, and we'll load it into the cheese moulds. We'll fill the cheese moulds about 3/4 full. We put what are called wooden followers on the top. We don't press this particular cheese. We just keep turning it. So we'll turn it a few times before we go home tonight. And we actually let this one drain for about 2.5 days. And once it's drained, we rub sea salt all the way around it. Put it in a special drying fridge, dehumidifying fridge. Then somebody's got a nice job of actually putting holes in all this cheese.
Really?
Actually, yeah, some people seem to think you put copper wire in blue cheese. Well, you don't. It's a stainless steel needle. And we have 36 holes at the top, 36 at the bottom, and 36 at the side. We usually get some student working for us on a Saturday or Sunday to have that lovely job. So they come in and we give them about 30 cheeses to pierce.
You know, my old nan used to boil milk. This is in Ruislip, Middlesex, not known as a big cheese-making part of the UK. And she used to boil this, and then she used to pour it in a pair of old tights, only the bottom bits. I don't want people to think that she was wearing them the day before. And she used to let it drain, and she'd turn out the most delicious cottage cheese.
hold it there. If you got 1 second, I'll show you what she made. If you just,
All right, yeah.
I'll show you what she made.
And that's my old nan, not with us now, God rest her soul, Lily. And she used to make wonderful cottage cheese in Ruislip, Middlesex.
That's what you would have made?
That's
the actual
it, it's
curd. That's the real thing.
exactly.
Smell it. You will get the smell back as well.
Oh, absolutely. In the kitchen, it used to hang over the sink.
Yeah.
And Auntie Bella would come along and squeeze the old tights.
Yeah, that's the original. That's the original cottage cheese how it was originally made.
Absolutely wonderful.
And the locals in Guernsey eat it with grated nutmeg, sugar.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
it's
like a bit like a rice puddingy thing. Then.
Yeah, it's a local delicacy here.
Well, I'm blowed. I'm going to have to take my old glove off and try a bit now. Okay.
I'll get you a spoon.
Yeah, no, I do it with my finger, don't worry. Because they're clean, everyone. That's why I have my old glove on. Oh, but that is sensational. It's so natural. Oh my goodness, it's like the cream cheese that grandmother used to make.
That died out as well. We've died out for about 15 years. We brought it back in, and all the old people over here, especially the older generation, that's their thing. It's as much a part of Guernsey as their accent.
Oh, it's Guernsey heritage.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
But it's beautiful.